In this moment, pause and take a slow breath. Allow your body to settle naturally. Let the pace of your thoughts soften without effort. There is no urgency here. Nothing needs immediate resolution. This is a quiet space to step out of constant movement and return to steadiness. As your breathing becomes more even, notice how the mind begins to feel less crowded. Calm often starts this way, quietly and without force. Many people spend long periods operating in tension without realizing it. The mind stays alert, scanning for what needs attention next. Over time, this creates fatigue that feels deeper than physical tiredness. The verse begins with a simple statement: rest is found, not created, not chased, but found. This suggests that rest already exists and becomes accessible when attention is directed toward it. This reflection is meant to guide you gently toward that awareness. There is no need to search for a particular feeling. Calm does not require performance. It develops naturally when space is allowed. Let the words move at a steady pace. Each sentence is intended to support clarity and ease. Before continuing, take a moment to connect. In the comments, share the city and country you are listening from. Quiet moments like this extend across many places, and that connection matters. If this reflection brings reassurance, steadiness, or calm, write Amen as a simple acknowledgement of agreement and trust. As you continue listening, allow this to be a guided pause. Nothing needs to be forced. Calm grows when the mind is given permission to slow. The verse speaks of the soul finding rest. This suggests a deeper level of calm than physical relaxation. Soul-level rest refers to mental and emotional stability. It is the kind of rest that remains present even when life continues to move. This rest does not depend on perfect conditions. It depends on orientation, where attention is placed. Restlessness often comes from scattered focus. When attention is divided among worries, expectations, and unfinished thoughts, calm becomes difficult to access. This verse points attention toward a single source of steadiness. When focus narrows, the mind feels less strained. Finding rest is not the same as stopping activity. It is changing how activity is approached. Work, responsibility, and decision-making continue, but they are carried with more balance. This reduces emotional fatigue and supports clarity. The phrase, "Truly my soul finds rest," emphasizes sincerity and reliability. It suggests that this rest is consistent rather than temporary, not dependent on mood or circumstance. This consistency is what supports resilience. Rest also affects perception. When the mind is rested, challenges feel less overwhelming. Problems appear more manageable. This does not remove difficulty, but it changes the internal response to it. Salvation, as referenced in the verse, points to security and stability. It reinforces the idea that support is not fragile. Stability does not need to be rebuilt each day from scratch. It is sustained through consistent awareness. Mental strain often comes from carrying responsibility alone. This verse counters that pattern by emphasizing support beyond personal effort. Recognizing this reduces pressure. It allows the mind to release unnecessary tension. Rest improves patience. When calm is present, waiting becomes easier. Uncertainty feels less threatening. The mind becomes more flexible and less reactive. Many people confuse rest with inactivity. In reality, rest enhances effectiveness. It preserves energy and sharpens focus. Decisions made from a rested state tend to be clearer and more balanced. Rest also reduces emotional reactivity. When the mind is calm, responses become more thoughtful. This supports healthier communication and steadier relationships. The verse highlights direction. Rest is found by orienting attention correctly. This does not require complex steps. It begins with slowing down and noticing where focus is placed. As this reflection continues, notice your breathing. Notice the quiet that is possible even in a busy environment. Calm does not require silence around you. It requires steadiness within you. Over time, practicing rest builds resilience. The mind learns that constant urgency is not required. Stress loses intensity. Balance becomes familiar. Rest also improves clarity. When mental noise decreases, understanding becomes easier to recognize. This supports wiser choices and reduces regret. The statement, "My salvation comes from Him," reinforces trust. It suggests reliability rather than uncertainty. This reduces the mental load of needing to control every outcome. Trust does not eliminate effort. It refines it. Effort guided by calm is more sustainable than effort driven by pressure. As calm deepens, awareness widens. Perspective improves. Small challenges feel less significant. Larger challenges feel more manageable. This rest is not dramatic. It settles quietly. Its effects accumulate gradually. This is how long-term stability is built. As you continue listening, allow this steadiness to remain. Let it support your posture and breathing. There is no need to hurry. Rest can be revisited throughout the day. Brief pauses reinforce balance. Over time, these moments reshape how stress is experienced. As this reflection moves toward its close, consider how rest can be integrated into daily rhythm. Small pauses, steady breathing, and reduced urgency create meaningful change. Carry this calm forward. Let it influence how you approach the next task or decision. Effort does not need to feel heavy. Rest does not reduce capacity. It restores it. Clarity returns when strain decreases. As you continue with your day or night, remember this truth. Rest is accessible. Calm is present. You are not required to carry everything alone. Move forward steadily. Breathe naturally. Allow rest to support your thoughts and actions. You are grounded, supported, and capable of continuing with balance and peace.